She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain. Book 3. Chapter: Deactivate Anxiety and Liberate the Orgasmic Self. One of the most frequent challenges women face is the inability to turn off the head during intimacy. Many find themselves mentally cataloging household chores or professional anxieties at the very moment they should be surrendering to pleasure. This phenomenon is not a personal failing. It is rooted in the distinct neurobiology of the female brain. To achieve a state of sexual liberation, a woman must understand the evolutionary mechanics of her mind and actively train her nervous system to shift from a state of vigilance to a state of receptive bliss. The neurobiology of the alarm button, the amygdala. In the core of the brain lies the limbic reticular complex, home to the amygdala, the brain's emotional sentinel responsible for the fear response. Evolution has equipped women with a highly sensitive amygdala to ensure the survival of the species. It is the anxiety button that allows a mother to sense danger and protect her offspring instantly. While men have an amygdala as well, their higher levels of testosterone act as a biological dampener on this alarm system. This allows men to focus on a singular goal, such as protection or procreation, even in high-stress environments. Women, conversely, often have a dual alarm system. The right amygdala is associated with fear and sadness, while the left amygdala is linked to happiness and reward. When a woman is stuck in a cycle of negative thinking, she is essentially training her right amygdala to stay in a state of SOS. This chronic anxiety triggers stress hormones that suppress the immune system and effectively paralyze the sexual response. Transitioning to the happiness frequency. To turn off the head before sex, you must intentionally activate the left amygdala. This is a conscious choice to shift from a negative to a positive cognitive frame. A woman who lives in a state of chronic stress cannot simply flip a switch at bedtime. She must cultivate a, quote, positive emotional background throughout the day. This is achieved through proper sleep, hobbies that spark joy, and relaxation techniques such as auto-training or deep breathing exercises. In cases of severe chronic anxiety or panic attacks, professional psychotherapy or short-term pharmacological support may be necessary to reset the biological alarm button, allowing the woman to reclaim her right to happiness. The ritual of the pre-sexual transition. Sexual liberation requires a physical and temporal boundary between day mode, responsibilities, and night mode, pleasure. It is the woman's professional responsibility to her own well-being to establish a transition window. The 90-minute rule. Stop all domestic chores, work emails, and intense discussions at least 90 minutes before sleep. 2. Environmental sanctuary. Ensure your bedroom is a secure space. Children should have an established sleep routine in their own rooms to ensure your privacy. A locked door is not a sign of exclusion, but a psychological guarantee of safety that allows the amygdala to relax. 3. Sensory priming. Use the transition window for a warm bath with essential oils or light reading. Avoid the news or high-stress media. Instead, opt for erotica or a film that relaxes the mind. 4. Mental arousal. Practice internal flirting throughout the day. Imagine a sexual encounter in an unconventional place or focus on a specific pleasant sensation. This keeps your libido simmering so that when you finally enter the bedroom, your head is already 70% of the way to the goal. The power of presence. The silent connection. When intimacy begins, concentration is your greatest tool. Many women feel the need to be vocal or performative to reach a peak. But silent sex, focusing entirely on the internal sensations and the micro-movements of the body, can be incredibly profound. By holding your breath slightly, safe hypoxia, and focusing on the exact point of contact with your partner, you force the brain to stop scanning the environment and start processing the intense pleasure signals. Asserting creative initiative. Men almost universally welcome female initiative in the bedroom. However, this initiative should be framed as a request for pleasure rather than a critique of performance. Instead of telling him what he is doing wrong, tell him what you want. I need a longer prelude tonight, or I want to watch this film with you to get in the mood. By taking charge of the environment, choosing the music, the lighting, and the pace, you act as the director of your own pleasure. This proactive stance is the ultimate head turner, shifting you from a worried observer into an empowered participant. Discover the secrets to nurturing your lifestyle and love style at Wish for Love. The electronic version of all chapters from the full book, She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain, can be found at wishforlove.org.